On this episode of Sloan's Wilderness Expeditions, we head out west of Tucson, Arizona, to a little-known area rich with scenic views. Come along with us as we enter the Ironwood Forest National Monument. Hey fellow expeditionists, we're in the Ironwood Forest National Monument in Arizona.
We're checking out the Waterman Trailhead.
So you've never heard of Ironwood Forest National Monument? Neither had I. We had spent the first half of the day hiking in Saguaro National Park and still had about 4 hours of daylight left, so I loaded up all trails to see if I could find anything interesting nearby. Ironwood Forest popped up and offered some intriguing prospects. However, many of the roads to the trailheads were actually jeep trails that were either waterlogged or simply too rutted for my Subaru to handle. I attempted 2 different routes to no avail, but the third option came through in the Waterman Peak district. Well, third time's a charm. This is the third trailhead we've tried to reach here in the Ironwood Forest National Monument. The first 2 are basically inaccessible because they require jeep trails to get to. The one was pretty much too muddy to get through, and the other one had ruts that I don't even know if a jeep would get around. So we found one finally at the Waterman Peak Trail that we're going to check out and just see how much we can do of this while we have some daylight. Ironwood Forest is located 25 miles northwest of Tucson in the Sonoran Desert. President Bill Clinton created the National Monument some 24 years ago, covering nearly 130,000 acres. It is managed by the Bureau of Land Management and does have a significant amount of mining operations in the area. It gets its name due to a large concentration of the desert ironwood tree. Within the monument are more than 200 Native American archaeological sites and 3 mountain ranges reaching heights over 4,000 feet. We would be hiking in the Waterman Range. So we're about to the saddle, which by all trails, that's where it ends. You can still go up to any of these peaks. But look where we came from. Look at that awesome view back there. I can see my car from here. There's your view, buddy. All right, the saddle here is not the end of the All Trails trail. It is up on this peak back here. I'm going to finish it. Pretty sure Caden will too. Into the sun we go. Into the sun. Into the sunset. Well, you know, technically, once the sun has risen, everything after that is a sunset. Mm-hmm. Getting there, but yeah, it's steep and this rock is sharp. Wow, a cigar on the side of that hill.
Wow.
Yeah, coolio. All right, another saddle boundary. All right, so somebody in a little better shape than me that has a little more daylight left in the day could definitely finish and get to the top of that peak. But this here is a really good viewpoint, and that is where we are calling it. Check it out. Not half bad views, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of rock this is just yet, but it is very jagged and very sharp. We can't really use our hands for climbing. I didn't think to bring gloves for that purpose. Yeah, you can see that. To me, that looks like some kind of lava rock, and it is super sharp. It was really unfortunate that we didn't have more daylight to explore, as there were multiple trails in the area, as well as deserted mines, and even an old missile site. But that's just part of hiking in December in Arizona. The weather is good, but it's dark by 5 p.m. All right, it was a little bit slow getting down just because of all the loose rock and the sharp rock. And you know, technically this was our third option for hikes here in the Ironwood Forest National Monument. The first two that we would have liked to have gone and done were pretty much only accessible if you had a really large 4x4 to get to them. We just didn't feel safe getting to those, but this one was great. It fulfilled our need for getting high and getting some awesome views here in the Tucson area. Really enjoyed it. Catfish, what did you think?
That view was awesome, but be aware, it seems like everything out there wants to kill you. The cacti all spiky and so are the rocks.
They're sharp, huh?
Yeah.
All right, but we got more adventures to go, so until next time,
Peace out.